ID, please.
Yo. Heard a lot of shit through the grapevine, might seem soft, but I'll play nice. I ain't even started just.
That's it.
Obviously, you got Rudes in the building, Sanice in the building,
Yeah, so nice having some
myself
class.
in the building.
And I can
You're the host, like.
and you know, got a French as well, guys.
How's everyone? How are we today?
Tired.
It's sunny,
It's a bit, I'm hot, but it's like,
leather jacket.
Take it off then.
She actually didn't even need to leave it on. She could have taken it off, but the visuals in it.
it's a part,
Innit?
yeah, but
I
it's
don't
a
know.
part of my
It completes the outfit.
Yes,
No,
exactly,
no.
now
I feel
we're
you.
talking.
I feel you. My outfit is already complete. I'm not completing.
Okay.
I'm saying
You know
I completed the outfit by putting it on. Completed it.
Fair play. So what's it called? So the other day,
Right.
I still don't remember how you asked me the question, but it was a sick question. I still don't know how you asked me though. It was that you asked me how. No, what was it again? It was to do with like the love for your family and a friend. But how did you ask it again?
So essentially, I was talking to my friend,
yeah.
and we were talking about the concept of love, and I was like, love to me is not like, I don't put it into categories. There's not any one person that like can get certain amounts of my love, and then other people get different amounts. Like if I love you, I love you. So she was like, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but like that's not me. It's like a tiered system for her. So it's like friends, then like lovers, and then family, and it's all different. I was like, okay, cool, that's fair enough. If that's how you see love, that's how you see love in it. So can you explain to me what the difference is for all of these tiers? And she was like, nah, but like it's different. And I was like, okay, to you, cool, but for me, it's not different. It's all just love. And I understand that there's different things that you wouldn't do. Obviously, like man's not gonna go and tongue lips with my mum in it. Like that's not what I mean.
Why do we have to go there?
That's not what I mean when I say that's not what I mean when I say I love all my people the same. But it's like there's nothing that I wouldn't do for like Chad, for example. Like I love Chad. If Chad called me at 3 a.m. and said, yo, I'm stranded somewhere, like I'll obviously, man's in North and man can't just down to that, but I'll do what I can to get him out of the situation. Same way, if my brother called me and said, yo, I'm outside, you know what I'm saying? But there's people that I don't love, and so those people can't call me at that time. They can't do that. So that's the premise essentially. I was just saying like, there's not really, I don't see a difference in love, but people might see very differently. So I'm intrigued to see what you lot have to say.
I agree, because I think like see, like Rich here, he always says like you can only trust someone to do what you expect them to do based off the type of person they are.
Yeah.
So I feel like that plays a part with the way you love people, because like as you said, like me and your brother, like he's your blood family, but really and truly, like the action or your intent, you're not consciously thinking, oh, nah, let me hold back. Or, you
Exactly.
get me? It's just free. I feel like it's just free. But it's also, some of it's subconscious because of just how things are. Like,
Yeah.
things we can't explain. But I agree, still. I think.
Can I ask, would you love your acquaintances?
No.
Like acquaintances, friends, but they're not necessarily your friends. Like you can say, oh, just an acquaintance. They're your friends, but not. Did you know how you said you love everybody?
Yeah.
Can you love your acquaintances?
So there are things that I might do for my acquaintances just because I'm not trying to put any evil out into the universe. You get me? Like I'm not trying to be a bad person actively.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like you worked in a place, right?
Yeah.
Someone at your workplace can't just be like, yo, can I come to your house and get your mum's jollof? What are you talking about?
Okay.
What are you talking about? No, we're not cool like that. I don't love you like that. But in the context and confines of this environment, we can be as cool as that can be. But yeah, no, it's not. Like I don't think about you when I'm not here. You know what I'm saying? So we can't go past that. But there's some people who I might not see them all the time, but it's love. Like when I see you.
Yeah.
So
That's what I'm saying, because I feel like we use the word love so freely, but it doesn't really necessarily mean the same thing. Because you can have love for somebody, but you might not do what you would do if you loved somebody. if
I
that
love
makes
all
sense.
my exes, fam. I can't lie.
So what does that even mean?
What does
What does that even mean?
that mean?
I love them, innit? I love
What
them all.
context? How?
Like, I feel like, with me, like once you've established like a place in my heart, no matter what. Like, I don't have to talk to you ever again, or I don't have to mess with you like that. But I'm not the type of person to, as you said, like, just trying to be a good human being and put out positive energy.
Yeah.
I'm not really like, I'm just open. I feel like my heart doesn't close once it opens. So yeah.
So
It's actually a very beautiful sentiment.
That's
Yeah.
very cute.
yeah. So what do you love them or love
Not,
them?
not. It's difficult because I don't.
You see what I did there? You see what I did there? Silence or silence? Yeah. Right.
I feel like I definitely don't actively love them.
Right.
But if they were stranded, 100%, like, I don't care, like,
That
what
is rough.
happens. I will.
That is rough. I would not.
I'm not saying, oh, shout me in it.
No, I'm not doing that. No,
I'm just saying that.
You're stranded. What God does, He does.
That's what I'm saying,
I'm
you
not
can't-
going to stop God's blessings. You're stranded.
But I'm not heard. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm done with you, then
That's it. Where are we
don't
going
need
with?
to be
Oh,
like- do
you're
you know what I
stranded.
mean?
Can you come?
No, but I'm not
What?
saying, oh, I need to have a relationship with you. But
Your love
like,
goes far. Mm-mm.
no,
I'm just not
that
on.
Your love goes
Yeah,
far.
man. That's just me in it. Once my heart's open, I feel like it just doesn't.
But
close.
I can say I have an open heart as well. I'm not like I can't envy somebody.
Right.
Why are you smirking like that? Do you not believe me? No, I feel like I'm such a loving person. I can love people.
No, I think
But-
you're a loving person, but not everyone gets that side of you, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're a loving person, but like, I
Okay,
don't know,
yeah,
do you know,
I
like,
understand.
like,
Yeah,
back
I
in
know
the day,
what
for example, at training when we were together, like, not everybody saw this
the
that
other
side,
side, yeah. the
unless
scene.
you actually like,
So
you know
there's
what I
scenes and
mean?
there's scene. Yeah. I get it. But yeah, I couldn't. If somebody's stranded, you're stranded. Sorry. Exes. Oh God.
Why you gotta mention exes?
That's what I'm
Because-
thinking.
Well, the exes are people, right?
I said, no, but we could have said another
don't say
person.
that.
But what else am I gonna
Exes
say?
are people. They don't just
They're
stop becoming people
All right,
once
yes,
you leave
they're
them.
people, but exes, like,
Yeah, because
is
it's
it-
so like extreme in it. That's why I mentioned.
is there not another example? Because exes,
Like a friend also.
yeah,
Like I have a friend who you man all know as well. Like, but like mad close in it, but something happened, and like it's to the point where like even my parents ask me, "Oh, like how's this person?" But I don't even like. He actually did me dirty in it, but I don't. You'll never see me like, nah, he's a waste man. Like, no. It's just like, I still love him, man, but like right now it's just not that. Hopefully soon, like one day, like I will forgive as well. Like, man's not perfect. No one's perfect.
No one is, no.
yeah, it's true.
At the end of the day, like, who am I to hold any grudges?
That's actually the thing. It's like when you
Or
deep it,
hold-
like, wow.
yeah, man.
This is the thing as well about life. I'm not always gonna get deep and dark. It's only been like 5 minutes, but we're here now. It's like people need to. I don't think people are actively or consciously aware that this thing that we're doing is gonna end at some point. Like, man's not gonna be here no more. Like, and it's not like you're gonna not be here and you're like, oh, let me go back and check. No, that's not happening. So while you're here, just do your thing, innit? Try not to mess up anyone's thing. Sometimes things happen, like, you know, you feel like we're friends or you feel like we're a partner, things don't work out. Okay, cool. It's sad for that point. Then we build and we move forward.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not gonna do it. No, not gonna do it. But there's like, you know, it's one of those things, like, life is too short for you to have to harbor these things. And I'm not saying like go out and love man and like just say your ex-partner gets in a relationship, you have to go love their relationship as well. You don't have to do that, but like you definitely don't have to do that. But you just keep it moving, innit? Like, as best you can. You don't want to try and put anything negative into the universe or anything like that. You don't want to try and have your heart be heavy like that. Like, that's,
Why do you think you two have the same kind of take? And
On the
me
ex?
too? Do you think it's more like a guy thing, or do you think it's just how you guys
No,
are?
don't get it twisted. Like, cool, stranded is not the great example, innit?
Yeah.
But however, it's like, it depends. Like, again, I don't want to talk about.
It depends on the situation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
If
like-
you've been through a rough, if somebody's done you rough, if they're stranded, they're stranded. That's God's word.
You know what I mean?
Like,
Don't-
I'm not
and
gonna
don't
come
to
and
me
now.
either.
Yeah, I'm not gonna come and now.
See, but do you know what? Do you know why I take the same situation and flip it? Because it's like, if this is the situation you're in and you've come to me, that means
There
you've
has to be
exhausted all
a mad
of your
reason.
options.
There
I
has to
get
be a
it. So
mad
if you're
reason.
gonna put it in that context, tell us, because then we can change what we're gonna say.
But I
If
shouldn't,
it's
I shouldn't
all-
be first 10 calls.
No, that's what I'm
Not be
saying.
first
If you're
ten.
the last
I don't
resort,
mind.
As in,
it has to
better.
be 20. Like, you know that film 2012. It has to be them type
No,
of
it's 100%.
situation.
The
The world is ending.
No, for real. Because
Why do you? Because I'm like that as well. Like with me, like once, because I'm the kind of people that I don't mind being civil,
Right.
but there's nothing to talk about.
True.
So even you needing help, why are you coming to me for help?
I
But
feel like
I think
It's
yeah,
not
with
more
me,
to
I,
assume that I'm gonna help you.
like,
anyways.
I can't lie. Yeah, I just love mad intense in it. So like
I'm awkward in
my
situations
thing
like
just
that.
I feel like
You
my
can
thing
tell.
is deep.
I can imagine.
You can tell. I'll just be aggy. Like,
Okay, so I put this question to
Wait
you.
a minute.
yeah?
When you said stranded in
What's good?
London,
Oh my
let's
God.
talk- let's just
you can't get
leave
stranded.
it.
Wait, because you can't get stranded in London.
You can.
Because no, you can't.
Yeah.
London, you can get to area from London.
You can't. You can't. Let's
She
put
said-
it.
she said,
no,
nah, nah, nah.
in London.
Let's put
you
it
technically
12.
cannot.
Let's put it past 12 in London.
If your ex was
Oh,
like,
you-
oh,
oh, no,
my gosh,
London,
if your ex was like, oh my gosh, something mad happened, I need £50.
Oh fuck that!
Nah,
Can we,
yeah,
no,
50
Can we just move from this stranded?
You might
or-
not.
50
No,
baht.
alright, cool.
Nah,
So with my question, it was why do you think do you think it's like a guy and girl thing or just like
No,
just
Just
you two?
personality.
Personally, because there's definitely a girl that would happily do that, but that's not me. Or Sinise.
Why is that not you, Denise?
No, okay. Let's go back.
Right.
I'm a very loving person. If
Keep telling us. You haven't shown me, but you're
If you
telling
say
me.
it 100
Right,
times,
right.
you'll convince yourself.
right. For example, everybody in the room. I was gonna
Just
say
say you
everyone in
love
the
me,
room is my
man.
friend, but no, I'm joking. Everyone in the room I actually love. Like love goes a long way, but I can actually say, raw, like these people I love them because they're my friends. I feel comfortable. Like it takes a lot to make someone feel comfortable in a situation.
100%.
Like it takes a lot. So if I'm comfortable around people, I consider them my friends.
Right.
If there's certain traits I can show around people, I can say, okay, they're my friends. I might not see them again, but they could be a friend. But I'm not going to go. I feel like when people take me for granted, that's when everything, this whole love thing goes out the window. Because if I'm your friend and I've shown you, like if I've made you my friend and you've done me dirty and you've done something that you know would make me angry, the love goes out the window and it hurts.
Okay.
It hurts. Does that happen to you? Like,
Yeah.
have you ever had a friend that's done you dirty and it hurt?
Yeah,
it still
hurts,
hurts to
it
this day.
hurts,
To
it
this
hurts.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That type of love. Where do you
Yeah.
go with that now? So if they're in a situation, where do you go with that?
Okay.
If they're stranded.
If they're stranded in London, they might be stranded in London. I hear what you're saying, and you make a valid point. You make very valid points. But then I have to ask, do you feel that sometimes, I'm not saying you do, but just we, the general we, do you feel like we sometimes love in order to be loved back or to get something back? Because sometimes
That's
like
subconscious.
I know 100%, and like it makes sense because you know the loved ones are really the people that care about you and look after you, and you know if something was happening like on an evolutionary basis, like if something was happening like fucking there was a drought or like whatever, like a gang or someone you were threatened in any way, did you expect these people to look after you, right? But like that might not always be the case. Like you might just love people that don't love you back. I'm not saying you should do that,
Yeah.
but like if it's pure unadulterated and it's just intention to be a good loving person, sometimes you're gonna love someone and you're just gonna do your day. You're gonna be like, okay, I'm not saying you should stay there and keep loving them afterwards. That's a bit stupid. That's how people start getting into situations they don't need to be in.
I feel like the lines can be blurred a bit though. So there's people that can love people and the love might not be reciprocated. So you might love somebody to like love them, but they might be thinking, oh, that's just my acquaintance. Like we're not friends like that. That's rough. Where do you go with that kind of situation? Because I can't lie, I don't want to say there's an example, but I may have friends that love me too. But
And you're like,
the
yo, it's
love's
not that.
I don't feel like
always-
that's love though.
Is it? What would you call it then?
It's a warped
weird
kind
one.
of love.
It's a weird kind of thing because like, I'm not gonna lie, this might be off tangent, but for me saying that, it's like you see how you just said that. I feel like with me, sometimes in the past, I've like it's not been balanced. You know what I mean? I've been doing way too much. I feel like then again, once you clock that, that's when you just eat. You know what I mean? I don't
people
know,
don't know.
but I don't know how you even.
I mean, we have
that.
to take into consideration as well that everybody loves differently, right? So the things that you might do that you feel, like love languages, the things that you might feel like, oh, yo, this is me showing love. Someone else will be like, bro, that's just how it is, isn't it? Like, or whatever. And conversely, you might do some things that are really nuanced and really small, but like that's a big thing for you. Like, I don't know. Let's say you said you feel comfortable in it. Like when you're around people, you love feeling comfortable. Me sitting next to you right now. To me, I'm just sitting on a chair. You happen to be on a chair, innit? It's whatever. But for you, it's like, yo, I'm very comfortable with this person being next to me.
No, yeah.
So like,
I hear that.
I need man to
it's
know.
It's a good example.
I need man to know like this is what it is. So like, I don't think we should like fucking what's the word?
Tell me.
Yeah, we shouldn't cross-examine the thing. We shouldn't like be like, okay, well, I do this, so if I don't get that, then I'm not being loved. But everyone needs to know what their thing is.
But then it's normal. That happens already though.
Yes.
Some people
Yes.
feel like if for example, you do something for a friend, and when you expect a friend to do the same thing you've done for them, and they don't do it, you get upset. Doesn't that happens in life?
100%. 100%.
So the lines, I feel like the lines are blurred. They will always be blurred when it comes to this whole
I
love
think
situation.
I think you just in life with friends, with anyone you love, you just have to look at the bigger picture.
Yes.
Like a certain incident can like make you upset, or like just make you upset or whatnot, by someone's actions. But it's like, why is this person important to me? And in the grand scheme of things, it might matter, but in the grand scheme of things, does it matter? That's my thing. And I feel like that's why I can be mad forgiving, because I'm not saying I'm forgiving and then I'm rolling around with you and whatnot. But like I'm forgiving because I feel like I just look at it like you're of a high value to me despite this small action. So like
I wanna go elsewhere, but just to tack on to the end of that. So I have a boy. Me and this boy go way back. Like, this is my guy, like my actual guy. Like, I love him to bits. But me and him, we clash on certain things because we just see things a particular way in it. So a while ago, like, I work at Nike. So a while ago, they gave us the uniform, not masks and that, innit? So I'm wearing my mask going to work, whatever. I must put it on the story. My boy's like, yo, mask is cold. Like, you wanna bring me in on the mask? Like, nice one, innit? Obviously, like, it's a uniform, innit? Man's not really meant to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what, I'm not really meant to do that. I've got a limited run of them, but you know what, for you, if you drop me 10, like, it's calm, drop me a 10 in, I'll give it to you. I was like, raw, like, you're gonna make me pay for it? Alright, cool. No. Like,
mate.
it's cool. I see what you're on, kind of thing. Like, you do your thing, innit? Don't worry. When I have something, like, we'll see. I'll make you pay for the thing as well. I said, you know what, I looked at the message. I said, bro, I'm not even gonna do this right now. On it. I don't have time for that. Whatever. That's just how he is. Cool. Lo and behold, this is like, must have been the first lockdown, innit? So this is like all out a year later. Playing PS4, doing nothing, whatever, chilling. Boy, WhatsApp calls me, innit? I'm like, WhatsApp call? Obviously, man's upgraded. Man's on an iPhone now. Man's back again.
That's normal.
Land of the living, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, right, it's not even a FaceTime or nothing. It's a group chat as well. So I'm like, yo, this must be an accident. So I picked it up, play PS4. I'm not even looking at my phone. Like, yo, like, is this an accident or something? Like, did you butt down, man, or something? He's like, nah, like, it was intentional. So telling me, bro, this man sounded dead solemn. Like, what's going on? What's going on? It's like, yo, my mum died. I said, oh. I said, obviously I'm playing PS4. I just dropped my controller. I was like, where do we go from here, sort of thing. So in a very rushed time span, now I'm going down to visit man, went to the burial, did all of that. At no point in that time was I thinking this is the same brother that was getting vexed at me about a mask. Like, it's not important. It's like, we look at the bigger things. Like, there's gonna be people that you like. I tell my mum all the time, like, look, I love you, but right now you're lucky I like you, innit? Like, that sounds like a very mad thing to say to my mum.
No, I know what he's.
I know what you're saying, but
I know what he's saying.
whoa, because I know Auntie would not have it.
Right, you've seen my mum.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she's calm. She's whatever in this. I love her. Man, not leash. But like, I tell her all the time, like, this family, like, people have this preconceived idea that because we're born into certain places, or we exist in certain places, you need to love these people. Like, I need to love my family. I need to love my bro. There's people in my family. I don't care about them.
I was gonna say, can you love your friends more than your family?
100%. Because I
Because
choose.
I had this conversation with someone, they were like, you're dumb, like, no, your family's
There's
always there for you.
Mm.
No, blood is not thicker than water. Like, I have a family, yes, I love them, but I can tell my friends more things that there's stuff my family don't know about me, but my friends
100%.
know 110%, all that stuff.
Sure.
Like, you're not in a rude way, but my parents don't know. They
Ins
don't
and
know
outs.
me.
No, I get what you're saying, because with
But,
me, like,
yeah.
the things that I would, like, for example, even though I've got cousins and that, there are certain friends that I have that are above my cousin. I'm not being fake, but it's like, because, for example, how can I, like, you actually choose your friends in it. So it's like I've chosen you lot very carefully. It's like
That's a good
I actually got out of my way to like you guys as well. I love you lot. Do you know what I mean? And my cousins, it's just the blood that keeps us together. Because for example, if it's not a wedding or funeral or something,
You're not gonna see
unless you actually want to talk to me, we don't talk with my friends now. We make it. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I say there's certain things that I wouldn't do. From obviously, like my family's different. Like from Macaulay and Audrey, I would do anything for them, innit? But obviously, then again, there are certain friends that I would do that as well. Like kind of similar level. With my cousins now, it kind of goes like Audrey and Mac. To an extent, my friends and my cousin are on the same level. Do you know what I mean? Because some cousins are dead.
I think family. I agree with you guys, but I think there's a bond that you have with family, whether or not you can meet a family member for the first time in your life, and there's just a bond like that is just not like
you can't explain it,
you can't make it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's obviously it's to do with DNA and stuff, and I think it's very important. That is very important because there's times where obviously everyone's family is different, and there's people who don't have any family who you get me. So I can't really speak for everyone, but I feel like for me, there's times where I've tried to do my thing in it, just my thing, just out here or whatnot, like, and like on the thing of my family don't understand, or, you get me. But when it all goes downhill,
It's the family you go to first.
yeah,
That's very true.
and they don't. There's no told you so. There's no.
Yeah.
You get me? Like it's just different. And yeah, like I just feel like that's something you can't make, or it's just in our DNA.
And it's understandable why we call our friends family. I've always wondered why we call our friends family, because
You don't call your
some people
family
don't
friends.
you don't call your family friends or whatever.
That's true, you know.
But the word family, it feels nice, like just to say, oh, this is my family, and it feels different. The love is different.
Yeah.
I agree with what you're
I
saying.
feel like friends do it. I feel like they paint.
I saw that.
They do a lot. Friends do a lot. I know it's gonna come into. I feel like friends play a part in people's life. If you don't have friends, it's like some people can be lonely. Have you ever been in a school where you didn't have friends and it's like, oh, no, I'm not.
I was
okay.
I was far from lonely.
Let me finish. Sometimes there's days where you had your friends but you're lonely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
Them days are rough. You have your friends but you're lonely.
It's mad as well because even like me, obviously I'm moved from the ends like to go to college and stuff, and like a lot of the stuff my friends do in the ends and that, like it's not like in line with like me as an athlete or whatnot, and like even like visiting them or like sometimes being around them, I love them. I message them all the time, but when I'm with them, sometimes it's like I'm like we're mad different, like, and it's actually proper sad, and I feel like for me, this is kind of going off of it, but
It's fine.
I feel like for me, like coming from the ends, like I've just always been on the thing of I'm gonna blow, so I can just bring the man them out, the man them change their ways, all of this, and sometimes this isn't me speaking that for anyone, man them relaxing it, but like sometimes people just don't. There's a reason why, like you was able to make it out of that situation and others didn't. They might not want to.
Yeah.
Like, and yeah, like I just think the love can be there, but sometimes it's sad. Sometimes it's sad to see, but you know,
it is.
that's just how it goes. You grow in it. Like you can grow apart, you can grow closer, but yeah.
I think ultimately what it comes down to in all of these relationships, whatever you want to classify or whatever you want to put the most importance on, it's work. That's what I see anyway. Like it's work. Like
Effort.
some people think that, I don't know what it is. I think people think that love is one of these things that you're gonna wake up one day and you're gonna be hit by some arrow and just everyone.
I still believe it's stupid though.
Yeah, no, that's good for you. That's good for you. That nigga hate me. So,
You don't even know what I'm like.
but I keep getting flipping gun bucks. I'm not getting shot. This guy's hitting me with the barrel and saying, "Just do that." But like, it's work. So for me, it's not so much, oh, my friends do this and my family do that. It's like, okay, these people have taken the time to actually get to understand me, how I work, and we can work together on things. So like my mum, like I say all the time, like it's not just about me loving you. Like that's whatever. I can do that. That's easy. I can love people without thinking about it. It's very, very calm for me. I like you. So when you're asking me from upstairs to come downstairs and go to the shop and buy you onions, but you have 3 other kids and you haven't asked them, I don't mind because you're my G. But the minute you're not, I tell her all the time, like, obviously I live in a house and, you know, pay bills and that, but it's her thing, innit? But I tell her, like, look, the minute I don't like you anymore, me and you just not gonna talk.
Yeah.
And people, the thing is, I say things like this, and people think like, oh, like Ruben, he's exaggerating. Bro, there was a day she did something. I said, I didn't like what you just did. She was like,
This one.
no, I did whatever it is. I came out to her, I said, yo, why did you do that? Like, why did you speak like that?
What, you scare outside?
No, she's small. Like, she's 5'3", bless her, man. But I was just like, I'm an adult now, innit? So it's not about you tell me to do something and I'm gonna go do it respectfully. Like, I'm not one of these kids that's like, I hate you, mama. It's not that.
Yeah,
but like, let's just talk about why you did what you did, so we can get to the bottom of that.
I feel like it's difficult with family. They don't like to talk.
Oh,
I feel like they
No,
don't
my
like
family
to
talk a lot.
No,
We
my
talk.
the day if I was to sit my family down and talk, I think everyone would cry because it's like no, because
Things will just come out.
yeah, there's so much bottled up inside. No one wants to have a grown up conversation.
Yeah.
But you know what? You saying that, I'm not gonna lie. See, with us, yeah, it's weird because sometimes we can do it calm,
Mm.
Yeah.
but sometimes we will actually yell. But when we're yelling, it's like cool.
Yelling?
Not no, sometimes like
I'm
me
not
and Audrey,
yelling
like
to you.
me and
never
Audrey might clash. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Have you guys had fights before?
Or physical?
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah, like, we'll get.
Because you know you get smoked.
Don't say that.
She knows to say that.
Nah, but it's a thing where like it's weird. Like even though it's not the best way, there are times when me and Audrey will sit down calm, or we will scream, burst like we're screaming because like we do build up sometimes. Like my
Yeah.
parents, like I'm Macaulay's the youngest, and he's 12.
Yeah.
But let's say as a bad match, for example, and like my parents aren't that happy, he will tell them, "Don't shout at me." Like Macaulay's very vocal, so in my house, like everyone actually speaks. That's what I'm saying. Even though it's not always the best way, like we do speak calmly, but we definitely speak. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Nah,
on that note,
I hear that storm. My parents, I don't think they've ever shouted at man. Like,
That's good.
they're on this
Nice
thing
way.
of like,
but
like
it's
obviously
good.
I've been disciplined, like
Yeah, I feel like
beaten,
you're
all this
just growing
stuff.
up.
Yeah.
But nah, like even from young, my dad always says like, how can I shout at you and then you respect me? Like,
Oh,
I will
that's a
talk
wise
to you
man.
like as a human
Very.
being.
Very
Like
wise.
that's how you gain someone's respect. Also in school, like teachers, like I feel like something like that is why like teachers, if they ever try to shout at me, like I will just move mad. Like I will not be on it.
because kids will be like, if my parents don't shout at me, why are
I'm
you
shouting
shouting
at
at
you.
me?
Who are you? You
Yeah.
actually just one done. That's teaching me about
right,
shit I
just
don't want to
talk,
know
like,
about.
talk to me, like
That's
calm.
That's the thing. Like, once you have a dialogue with someone, you can have an actual dialogue with them and be like, all right, cool, let's get to the bottom of this thing. Because you shouting, it's gonna make me shut off.
Yeah.
That's not gonna work.
Even like Rex, like I've never had a fight with him, yeah, because I feel like we both know each other's boundaries. Like
Yeah.
I'm a hotter head than him. I'm not like a hothead, but I'm a hotter head than him. So I feel like he knows, like, if I move mad, I'm gonna move mad in it. But with him, my thing is like, I actually don't know. He might
He might be
flip
mad.
one
Yeah.
day and just bang off my face. Like, I'm not on that still. So like,
Shout out Miller the goat.
yeah, I
fam.
feel like there's just
Eric
like
Measy.
there's
No, never
levels
given them.
within love. Like it goes back to like love language
Yes.
as well. Like I feel like if you love someone, like you should or you would take the time to know like what ticks for them. And what's-
Exactly. Yeah.
What doesn't work for them, what works. Like
We need more men like this in the world.
See, you say that the men are out there, they're in your DMs and you lot are airing them.
there's men and boys in
Man, boy.
Girls
What yours?
no, mate.
men in your lot's
girls need
DMs.
to start DMing guys.
Girls need to
What?
start DMing
Girls need to
guys.
start
Are we
expeditiously.
gonna switch it? Are we gonna switch it to this topic?
It
Then?
depends. If you want, it depends on what kind of
Let's
conversation you
not
want to
do
have.
Girls need to
Let's not
start
have that
DMing guys.
conversation.
No, why
Because
not?
I'll bring the mic.
Do it. I'm even gonna look at you.
Girls
Let's
need
go.
to start DMing guys.
It's not really.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? It's a thing of this. Like
It's minor.
when
Why
you
did you do that?
When-
No, it's not a
Big
problem.
gal.
It's not a problem.
Frenchie.
Aye, if a girl DMs me, it's like, right, you're going for it. Yeah, like, yo, man's tired, like, of the every
This is
second.
mad. This is so
Like,
mad. I didn't know this
sometimes,
is what you got for.
What?
yeah, man.
Damn.
Yeah,
Fam.
but
You think man are putting up first traps for the boys to be like, yeah, this is hard, bro. What are you talking about?
He's the king.
What are you talking
This
about?
guy.
What are the girls supposed
Boy-
to say? Hey,
Anything.
No, but
My boys are DMing me telling me put your abs away. Big man, it's not for you.
not for- yeah.
Keep clicking. It's not for you.
He's working. He's working. He's
The
working.
is not even a bad thing though. 'Cause I feel like, you know, when boys DM you, like if it's not a like cool for me, if I DM someone, like I obviously want to talk to you. Do you know what I
do
mean?
you say yo? I'm just asking.
She's wearing out your team.
No,
man.
when did
She's
you
wearing out
get
your
there?
team.
I'm just asking.
Wait, have you guys ever DM'd a guy?
I have.
I can't remember.
I haven't said yo
Probably
though.
don't know. I'm just asking.
No,
how
I'm saying
you-
no,
I'm
no,
saying
I'm saying
hey.
About I can't remember.
No, you just say
Nah,
hey.
see, actually, nah.
Just say hey.
Nah, you
Come
lot-
cheeky compliment.
You lot coming
from
with
my
the weak
picture.
sauce.
Boys
Just
always
like
say
what we
yo,
do.
That's just
No, but it's
standard.
a
what we do.
compliment. A compliment, isn't it?
Okay, so if you was to get a DM from a girl, what would you have to say?
It
You
doesn't.
answer.
This is
Because
this is
boys
my
say yo
thing.
and it just- it's
This is my
annoying.
thing. Yeah, you see. I think girls and guys
Say yo, yo,
like Ruben. You can agree.
No, because what do you say? Because boys say yo.
Nah, you'll probably
If we say hey,
agree.
they might error.
Yeah,
I don't know.
boys. Not.
No, men. No, we're on
But anyway, obviously,
we're on a different source.
obviously, yeah. There's this thing like with guys like, oh, like how should I slide in? Like, yo. But my thing is like, if she rates you, as long as you're not rude,
Yeah.
and you're polite, she'll have
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Fair
Like
enough.
if you rate a guy, yeah, and no matter what he says, as long as it's like nice and
Yeah.
man are coming with the
it.
mad punchlines
That's
and
how
that
we go.
working, and I've done it before,
Mm-hmm.
but like, bro, like it doesn't matter. Like, just the same way, like you could say anything to me. If I rate you,
Yo.
I'm gonna have it.
So if I say yo,
Listen.
Yo's a bit mad, bro.
that's what I'm saying.
Yo,
Yo,
come-
man,
No,
this
yo,
is what-
I've got. I
this
think
is what man start with.
I stopped saying
Yo
yo. though.
be with the eyes.
Listen,
I
you
used
see
to say
me,
yo.
I need.
You used-
Not
I
to
just-
move to someone, but I say yo, and it was like you're actually a
Listen.
girl. I was like, okay.
Nah.
I'm at a
I was
point.
younger.
I'm at a point in my life, yeah, where and I think the
I'm
world.
not ready for this. Sorry, I had to laugh. Sorry, it's
And
not
I think the world is also in a point. It's at a point. Yeah, the world.
You know his posture went.
Yeah, I had to. When Chad said I'm tired, oh my soul for it. Because it's not even just about being tired. It's about the climate that we're in. Do you understand? See me here. I don't do these games thing. I'm very
Yeah,
honest
nah,
and
yeah.
direct. So I will tell you, like, you'll put up a snap. You'll give me, oh yeah, whatever. I'll come to your DMs and be like, Sanish, you look beautiful.
Oh, cheers.
See, so now you said thank you, but you haven't furthered you haven't furthered the conversation. That's fine. It's cool. I'll jump back in again. That's one.
Okay.
So what? When I'm gonna see you.
I'm not looking at you. He's actually looking at me.
Yeah,
and I can
direct.
feel
Oh.
it. I can feel him
If you
looking at
think,
me.
and you see me here, I'm not a man that will send a DM and just disappear.
No.
I'll wait for you to type. I'll wait.
Oh wait.
You know, slap the emojis in there, like,
I've got time. So when we going out?
and it's the persistence and the confidence. That's where
I like
that's what
confidence,
leads
though.
it.
But it's respectful as well, because if you turn around and be like, actually, you know what?
Yeah.
Have a lovely day.
Yeah,
There's too many-
consistency.
there's a lot
is-
of women.
yeah.
Have a lovely day. I'm not gonna be. I'm not. It's not a thing. Oh,
There's
no,
a lot
why
of
you
women
do
in
this?
the world that
Yeah,
just can't.
100%.
Bro, you hit, you miss.
Fam, there's like
Just can't.
7 billion people in the world, yeah. Let's say if it's a nice even split, that's like 3.6, yeah. Let's say 7.7 billion, yeah. Cool.
I didn't get what he said.
His thing's different.
He's just he's built
His thing's
different.
different.
Like, wait, you're built different.
Oh,
His
I have
thing's
to sit up to just hear what you're saying because it goes over my
it's
head.
unfortunate, yeah.
Right,
but
start
like,
again.
okay, so let's say there's 7.2 billion people in the world. Let's say that, yeah.
Yeah.
If we have an even split, that's like 3.6. Let's take out the people who are super old and super young, because obviously we're not discussing people out here. So let's say that's even. Let's say it's evenly split, yeah. There's like 1.2 billion men and 1.2 billion women that are of viable, like, I like you, we can talk kind of age. Then let's take out all the butters people, yeah. If we have a generous assumption that 80% of the world is butters, yeah,
Yeah.
that's still looking like what? 200 million-ish kind of people that you're looking at. Maybe like 400-ish million people. Bro, that's a lot to work with, you know? We can do that. We can do that. It's all right. So if you're not one of the people that are in that, guess what? It's 239,999,999.
I don't look at it like that.
You have to.
It's mad. I feel like it's just the platform that we're on.
Yeah, that doesn't help. It doesn't help. The way that social media is does not.
Just the platforms, not just Instagram.
Yeah,
Just the platforms.
they don't really facilitate
It doesn't.
good conversation
Doesn't.
in a certain way.
Someone in real life then.
Yes.
Most people would.
I don't think it makes a difference.
I
It does make a
I think it
difference.
does.
I-
100%.
if
How?
you
A lot of
was-
women
Once
feel
I
like
meet
this,
you,
yeah.
Once I
Nah.
meet you, like I'm either gonna like you or not.
It's not the
Yes.
same because I don't really know how to hold conversations. I can't lie.
in real life.
My personality,
It
when
depends.
you see me in the flesh, is
It depends on the person because I
no
think
for real. But if you message me on social media,
yeah,
oh,
but
she's
it
dead.
depends though,
She's
like
dead.
because
Chat, you're like that, though.
I would-
Yeah, you're
Chat, you're the
exactly-
definition
you're
of that.
exactly
Whoa,
Chat, no,
whoa.
okay, see, no,
He's
no.
not a friend, but I understand. I could not message
You
you.
can't. You see, if you text chat, you wouldn't think you are actually friends.
He'll
like, text and
message
that.
you and
okay,
you won't
okay.
get a reply 2 days later, and he will come back like nothing.
You know what I mean? But if you call chat, if you link him though,
Do you know how
he's a
bad
different
that is?
person.
No,
Nah,
we
man,
have to
I'm
go
not-
back to that. That's
I'm
nuts.
not on this thing.
Do you know what though?
Niggas just said, what's got the
And then you
defensive?
said
That's
that,
you.
so you think people can message you and then get the pay?
Nah, but
pay
just ring me at night.
no, oh, see,
But no one wants that though, Jad.
Right, so
No.
you
Then
lot
we'll
clearly-
link up.
no, that's what I'm saying.
Let's
So
link
look,
up.
But I'm
see,
not
look,
thinking someone
cocktails.
that better talk to me though on social media.
But
Why?
you get it?
no, but
I'm not gonna.
You know,
make it
yeah,
up on
there's
her.
in the past, there's
You
been
know,
girls,
that's
yeah,
what
that I
he
don't
he
message.
said that you don't have to see somebody in person to know what they're like.
What? No, I didn't say that.
That's what you said. You did.
No, I
say that.
didn't.
I think everybody to me is good.
No,
Listen,
you
man,
did.
the tape will show us anyway. We have to record it.
Run it back, Turbo.
bro.
I listen.
We got learning on the yeah, this doesn't work.
Alright.
You have to see. I feel like you have to meet people.
Let's
There's been girls, yeah,
Mm.
that like man doesn't mess. I don't talk to on the phone, but I would say like, yo, like let's meet up, like go out or something. Then we're out for hours, and then I don't talk to you again until we arrange to
Until we
meet
go
up
out again.
again.
Which is, I feel like that's fine, but that's separate. Like something has been established there at the very least. Like this isn't you trying to get to know each other. Man will just be like, look, man, I see you when I see you, sort of thing. Like, and when we see you, it's vibes. But like, if you don't know that you are this way, and there's someone you're actually interested in who's trying to get to you, then you have to be upfront and honest and be like, yo, look, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not this kind of person. I need to see you in real life.
Yeah.
But you can't just be like,
Yeah,
kicking
I
behind
know,
your screen and then waiting for man to work
I
out
know
that is that.
exactly
You
what you mean.
know what I'm saying? So at least with Chad, if it's that, man will say, look, yo, what's your address? Man, I'm gonna pick you up. That's or maybe that's what I don't know what he's gonna do. But I feel like Chad's smoky like that. Man might just pull up in the Uber. Be like, yo, he's here. We've got flipping.
What did you say?
I said I'm not talking, I'm saying nothing.
Nah, it's your platform, bro.
Bonjour, let's talk French.
Nah, cause Chad is actually like that. That's what I'm saying. Like
Exactly.
he's actually like that. He's very.
That's
like,
what I'm on.
We're on this weekend. I'm thinking about. Like, he's actually like
No,
that.
but then where's
No, but he's actually
where's
like
the
that,
follow up though? There's no
What
follow up. You
follow-up?
just see them and then
We can
when
do.
you message each other
we
later
can.
on,
We
that's-
can. But
We
like,
can.
it's not.
I think this is-
as
that's
well.
why I
I'm
go wrong, you know. In the
FaceTime
beginning-
me. I don't wanna
that's nuts.
talk.
In the beginning,
Like,
I feel like I give people too much, and then that's why I just stop. I don't use social media anymore. You can't-
Texting,
Yeah,
you don't
it's long.
really, you can't really gauge like emotions and that.
You-
Like you
I
can't.
feel like that's
I
why
just,
we're
I'd
wrong,
rather
so we used to do,
FaceTime
and then
because I'm on this humour
it's
thing
too
as
much,
well.
and then they know too much about you, and then
So what,
you
man?
don't see them
But
again.
that's another thing you gotta think as well. Like my boy, very with increasing frequency of recent has been saying this. Like shout out Brandon, she's been like, look,
Gang.
Oh, you're.
yeah. He's gonna be like, sometimes you just got to charge it to the game.
Yeah, man.
So all of this, this person knows too much about me, or this
Yeah,
person has my
I don't
number
care.
now, or this has whatever. Keep
Yeah,
moving.
I like that one. Charge it to
moving.
the game.
Charge it to the
I'm
game.
gonna start saying that.
it's just like
You know
me
too much
as
about me,
well.
charge it
It's
to
just
them.
like me as well. Yeah, I used to be on this. Oh nah, like, if I DM this girl, like I'd end up in the blogs. Like, I don't care. I'm a young male who likes women. I'm a young male who likes women. So I'm gonna.
Sue me. Obviously,
Talk your shit.
when you're behaving respectfully, obviously, you
And
know,
obviously,
you know
you man ain't moving to me. So you know,
Who's
You're putting at you.
you've not pointed out?
I'm just saying.
it's not me. It's definitely not me. That's who you talking to.
Wait,
But yeah, like just as long as people
are
out here.
anyway, so
FaceTime, man.
Get
Yeah,
on
but-
him. Or both of them, maybe.
FaceTime me.
I'm not good.
She said
I'm not
both
good.
of them, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not good. She's doing it. She knows full well I'm not good at replying to messages, but she's doing this.
But you man know this though. You know this though.
no, this
Nah,
is
Chad's
bad.
worse than Ruben.
No,
but Ruben,
no. Chad's bad.
No,
Chad
but
will ask you for something, and it's like it's urgent. So I'm replying like, yeah, and I won't get a reply for 3 days. But nah, this is not.
My cousin, my birthday was in March. Yeah,
We're not gonna talk about
I saw my cousin on the weekend, and she was like, "Oh, you didn't reply to my happy birthday."
See what I mean?
That is crazy.
But when I see you in real life,
It's love. It's love.
it's things like this. Again, what's important?
You have to understand
What's important?
What's important?
And this is my thing as well. Like, so a while ago, maybe like half a year. It must have been half a year. Must have been around like half a year, a couple months ago anyway. Me and Ines were talking, and she was like, we're talking about something else. Then she was like, oh, separately. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the way that we'll be talking, and then you'll just disappear.
vanish out of nowhere.
And you'll come back in a week like, yo, what's going on?
Nah,
Get
bro,
some.
he does that, you know.
I
That's
can't
what I'm saying,
lie.
he's
Some
kinda worse
people,
than-
some people they feel a way about like popping up after. I don't. If I've aired you for 3 days,
I'ma come back.
I will come back.
No, but this is the thing, yeah. Like, you see with Ruben, like, I had to, you don't laugh. I don't really care. I had to tell Ruben, listen, like, we'll be talking, it'll be something like, I'll say something kind of important. He'll leave. You know how you see how Ruben on Instagram, he'll be on Instagram doing polls, and then he'll be like, oh yeah, what you saying? I'm thinking, don't do that. I'm like, why are we doing that?
Which I understand.
Sorry.
I completely understand.
And then you vanish, and I want to come on.
FaceTime me, man.
No, don't do that to me.
Baby, FaceTime me.
Don't FaceTime me because I just won't pick up.
I might not.
He's
It's peak.
on a man.
Hey, but I'm working. Yo,
I've got things to do.
Baby, I'm working.
I get it. But if you need something, don't you want an urgent reply?
Yeah, 100%.
Chad will say, then you go reply.
That's
I have
mad.
to call him like, yo, is that still calm?
But when you call me, it's calm though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we'll answer the phone, but it's like, Chad, why can't you just reply to your text? Like, do you know what I'm trying to
It's
say?
getting longer, replying to messages, I get it, but that is severe. His is a
But
severe problem.
since we've had that discussion, yeah, since you brought it up, I think how have things been?
Yeah, you can't bow.
Yeah, do you know why that is?
Get on to me about this.
For me personally, this replying to messages thing, like, look, I don't care. I'll be honest, like, I don't care. But if it's important to someone who's important to me, then I'll make an effort. There are things in life I don't care about. Like, I don't care about a lot of things. But
I'm gonna try and be a better man.
But
I'm
yeah,
gonna try
man.
and be a better man.
Yeah, every day we're all trying to be better people in it. So since then, I was like, look, Ines, I'm sorry. I will not come on that kind of thing, that vibe. I won't disappear, whatever. And one time we linked up and you were like, oh, you're happy today. I was like, yeah, no, I'm in a good mood. He's like, yeah, you need to come in this mood all the time because you're not always like this. I said, oh,
Very true.
like, you know what? That's probably my fault. I apologize. I'm gonna make a better effort to be better. It's calm. That's what you have to do. Like, that's what I'm saying. It comes back to the work. Like, who are you willing to work for? There's some man in this world. I'm not willing to work for you because I don't love you. I actually don't care. If you want to leave my life, it's fine. You know where the door is. You came in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that. But there's some people that leave. You're like, no, wait, come back.
So would you say communication's key then?
Communication is everything. It's everything in life. Like, you need to.
Just
But-
want to put that out.
But this is you're saying this, yeah.
Communication is key.
You're saying this, but then you're also not
but
communicating to a
the
man
thing
that you
that-
like. That you're not telling a man that you like. Yo, I like you. And now you're wondering why they don't want to DM you.
Don't say communication is key, but if you lot rate a guy, you're not gonna say nothing.
Don't say that, because I just said that I don't mind DMing first.
Communication is key. I hate the way he's done his
Don't
lip.
act.
I've done that
Communication
before.
is key.
I have them before. I'm not
Communication's key.
I'm just
embarrassed.
saying,
What you're gonna
no.
say- So if somebody DMs you and you don't like them, you're gonna say, "Oh, bro, I don't like you. Stop it."
I didn't say that.
No,
Yeah,
that's all
different.
mad.
You just have to
DM me and I air them
That's
as well.
disrespectful.
I'm just saying that. Don't say, "Oh, well, you're not respecting."
No, don't say it like that.
That's bougie and that. Yo, listen. But listen,
You're
yeah.
a good dude, man.
At the end of the day, yeah. Don't say, don't come on here acting bad, saying communication is key.
First of all,
And
are you
then-
talking to me?
Oh, both of you.
Look at
Can
me,
you
Darren,
imagine?
you talk
They're
like that.
both of you.
'Cause
But
the shots are flying.
Me and Sis were Ruben and Singing.
no,
both of you.
no, you two.
Yes.
Yes.
No, he's talking to me because I said communication.
No,
Please.
but no,
I didn't say
you're
that.
agreeing.
I didn't
You're
say that.
Sticky one
She
still.
agreed. I said
agreeing.
that.
You're
I did not-
agreeing. You're agreeing.
I'm
So-
everybody in this room. I have the best communication
No, like, I'm
skills.
talking specifically about DMs.
Okay, that's not me.
He's not. He's not
That's
shots
what it
fired.
is.
Don't worry.
I'm about to say.
He's not
man.
talking to
Yo,
me.
slide. Yo.
No, but you
Once
don't
a week.
seriously. Like, yeah,
Slide in the
just slide
DM,
in.
man.
Do you know what you should do? So my boy one year,
I'll
yeah,
chew.
one year on New Year's Day, my boy hit me up and was like, yo, Happy New Year, man. So yo, Happy New Year, man. He said, yo, I mean, not lie, yeah. This wasn't this year, it's a couple years ago. It's like, this year, it's the year of the high press. I said, bro, I don't play football. I do running, innit? He was like, no. If you're interested in a thing, in the slightest, yeah, press heavy. Just press heavy and just see what happens. I said, that's a bit raw. Like, I think this was 2016 or 2017. This is all the Me Too movement time. He's like, you can't really be doing these things on a matting. I said, nah, man, just try it. I said, all right, cool, say nothing. That year, everyone had a successful outing. Everyone made it to Champions League. Bro. It was different. We were doing things like it was amazing. Obviously, respectfully, I'm not saying anyone was doing anything mad, but it's like you try it, you shoot, you might hit, you shoot, you might miss. Keep shooting. But I think
is that the approach for 20?
because
men,
like,
COVID, yeah, man's. Like, obviously, I'm not saying it myself because I haven't moved to anyone.
no, obviously,
But-
humble Christian boy.
But like, the man in my rusty.
Man, I'm laughing at
Like,
Christian
been
boy.
inside.
Yeah, you can tell.
Even like today, yeah, there's. Even like today, there's so many beautiful women on the roads. Like it's bare sunny and that. But like, yo, like, man, they might not. Yo, I have to sharpen the swords, fam.
100%. But
tight.
you have to remember, like, us man, as men, we've been dealing with this for time. You think when we were playing Kiss Chase, you don't want to run it bare fast?
Innit? Slow down.
You know, Tekken.
I was running fast.
You know, Tekken.
I was-
Man, I'm having to come and put things in
Slow
your tray. So I was like,
down.
hey, what is in my tray? Yeah.
I just want to get to know you. Slow down, man. Gosh.
Well, we've been there, like, we've been.
But I was running slow when the girls
You
were
see where the
taking
cards on the tray? Fam! Oh, bro, it's
I
techie.
never got a card in my tray. Where?
What school?
Having to Google what to write in a Valentine's Day card, bro. It was
Nah, in
long.
school, girls would definitely send Valentine's cards to them.
I have
No,
never.
Go send them to themselves.
Kinda.
Oh.
Did you not have that where like you could buy a Valentine's card and then like on Valentine's Day in tutor like they'll come around with all the cards from everyone. who
No, that's
bought them.
gully. That's
It was
it.
so sick, but bare girls just bought them for themselves and that.
That's
I've
a,
never
that's a
done that.
shame.
I've never got one before though.
Yeah.
Never got
Anything, you never got anything for Valentine's Day ever in your life?
Never in my life.
Nah,
No, I'm actually
You know,
serious.
I'm on buying roses for girls like my friends.
Yeah.
I'm on that
It's a lovely sentiment.
on
I
Valentine's
was
Day.
really thinking of getting it.
No, I'm not gonna lie. This year I opted out about that.
Crystal did.
She got roses. That's lovely, man.
That's nice of you.
You know what? Actually, I've been lying. Last 3 years,
Don't worry, guys.
I only give Valentine's to my mom. I take her out to dinner.
Oh, that's cute.
I take her to lunch even.
Do you feel like your brothers? Okay, this is now that I'm hearing about you guys. Do you think your brothers should give their sisters like a Valentine's Day card?
What?
They're not Valentine's Day card, but like like an appreciation.
No.
You don't think so?
Birthday, Christmas.
No, like siblings.
Yeah.
You know what it is, yeah?
siblings.
It's a lovely sentiment, but it's
Damn,
not. It's
I feel
not.
like it's a lovely.
I don't
But
think
to be
it's
fair, I don't know. I
required.
don't have a sister. So.
Yeah. So like,
Oh.
in my house, like I'm the patriarch in it, like oldest man. So like, when it's Valentine's Day, I tell everyone like, yo, hold this, go get yourself something nice in it.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's
My brother,
that's
I
what we need.
gave my brother a little bit more. I said, look, if you got a ting, I don't know if you got a ting in it, but if you've got a ting, I don't want you to have to be out here scrummaging. Cause when I was down bad, I was down bad. No one was giving me money for my tings in it. So I said, yeah, hold that, bro. He was like, yeah, I don't have a ting. I said, shut up, you're lying. Just go do your thing. He's like, yeah, cool. He got back later that day. I said, what'd you do? He's like, I went out, took my girl to. Went to
Yes,
eat.
my yeah, on the food.
I said, that's my boy. Like, I'm happy for him. But like, same way I give my little sister, so I'm not like, what's it, biased with the thing. My little
Yeah,
sister, I was like, look,
it's
if you want to go
nice
out, do your thing, do whatever. You want this, yeah, hold that. Like, you have
End of
to,
the day,
when you're loved from within, like the unit, you don't have to go seek love from out there. You're
End of
not
the
out
day,
here
yeah.
doing mad things for
I
people.
feel like that's what young women need as well.
Yeah.
They need to have, if they have people around them, they need to get the love from them so they don't have to seek.
Yeah,
yeah,
100%.
man. I'm
I
not.
feel like
I'm
a
not
lot
on
of girls are
this.
seeking love.
With my female family members, I'm not on this. Oh, you can't have a man. Oh, listen, just chat that more time. Chat to me. You're gonna go out there anyway.
Eventually.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I would rather you chat to me.
And
like,
fam, the genes are strong in our family. We're all attractive people. Do you think we're not going to be related to attractive people as well? Man, I'm not going to want them. So it's like, I'd rather you be educated and like
Yeah.
patterned. Not even just like educated in terms of like, oh, this is what sex is, blah, 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 blah. Like, just be patterned. I don't want my sister being a dickhead.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
dead.
that's
going up.
now she come back here. Oh, he's not treating me right, bro. Why? Why is he not treating? What's going on? Why did you choose that? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's tough love in it. But again,
true.
it all comes back to work. Everything's work, fam. You have to just put the work into people that you care about. And
Like,
if you don't care about,
me
let
and
them
friends
go.
play the part, you know, and that. 'Cause
What?
I've got a lot of male friends that like show that type of love.
Mm.
So I never feel like, oh, because I'm single, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, I'm single. Like I don't like.
Yeah, I don't-
it's not a
really
thing.
phase
It's
me like
just it's
No.
fine.
And then you got some people out here come in to buy their 27p dresses and wear it to the club and just be just doing anything.
so
which-
specific.
not-
Man,
Very
straight-
specific.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with
I let
that.
him have it because it was valid point. I let him have it.
No,
But it was
because
very specific. I let him have it.
yeah, because that's what you man are on, innit?
Because
No,
man-
well, when you say you, man, can we?
Women.
Women
Yeah.
in general, obviously not you specifically,
Cool.
but
Thanks.
man, I'm out here buying £500 outfits to go move to girls that are buying
It's
dresses
not even
and
that.
who sells.
Bro, Zara jeans, 50, 60,
but
70 pounds.
Even still, and these
T-shirt.
guys are spending £1. £1 post and packaging as well.
That was
Oh.
that was one time.
How many times is it for us? How many times is it for us?
Gone now.
They didn't get that.
How much is
That's
it?
it. If Nike were doing that, they'll all be buying that. as
Bro,
well.
if a tech fleece was £1, I'd have
I
47.
would buy it. Yes, I would buy it. But that's
I'm
not
wearing
the
a different
case.
tech every day of the month. And then I throw them all away
Yeah, man.
and get new pairs. But it's not that.
Do you know what? Yeah, this is a bit negative though. But
That's fine.
You see when you said putting in work,
Yes.
And then you mentioned. I've been thinking about this. You know, I've all said it already. No, it's negative, but it's the truth, innit? You see, you said about putting in work,
Right.
and you're talking about how that the whole compromising thing,
Oh God, yeah.
and like love languages.
Yeah.
I feel like this is probably only my experience, innit? I feel like sometimes with some of my friends that have relationships, like I see how far they would go to compromise for their boyfriend, but me, that's your friend. You wouldn't really compromise with me for it. Obviously, you lot are guys. I don't know if you don't have the same kind of thing.
I would
I
say
think it's a girl. I don't know if it's this, but I feel like obviously, I understand that you love your boyfriend. That's not a problem. But I feel like I've seen girls break their back to do things for boys. But I've asked you to do one thing for me, but you wouldn't do that. But is it the same? For
I
you?
wouldn't say
think
I've
it's
snaked my guys before, yeah.
Hey, what?
But
He just said.
Obviously.
he's a guy
I wouldn't say I snaked my guys before, but
What is that?
there's been times,
there's
you know,
been times
situations.
where I've been in relationships.
This
and
this
man,
camera's
you,
4K, you know.
you ain't seen
Just saying.
like, bro, you ain't seen me. Like, man ain't seen me.
Oh, but I think like I don't feel like that's an issue.
I'm not saying that. Though. I'm saying that, for example, but you know what I'm saying?
I know
understand what you're
what she's trying to
saying,
say.
and I
I know
think-
what she's
But
trying
that
to say.
example
I think
is
that-
not.
yeah,
I don't
no,
think
no,
it's
no.
the same for guys. I don't think guys
I think it's
are
very
the same.
different for men.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's
I feel
different
like
for you lot.
it might be the expectations are very different in male relationships. Like there's some things I just don't expect that from my boys.
I
But
think it's a girl thing.
but
It's a
like
girl thing.
I know that if there's something I needed from my guys, regardless of whatever's going on, it's like, yo, man, I do that.
Yeah, 100,
like my
100.
boys have gone to Dubai with their partner. I'm not here crying that my boy's never taken me to Dubai. I understand why he has not done that. That's very weird. It's very weird for me and you to go share a room in Dubai and go, let's go to the Palm or whatever together. I'm not doing that. But like, if I call my boy and said, yo, we saying, I'm feeling down bad, I need this. And I'm always gonna be like, I can't do that. I'm gonna go spend a week with my girl. Unless maybe he's doing something with his girl, that's fine. But he'll be like, look, I can talk now. Like, what's good? And we'll at least have some sort of compromise. But I feel like a lot of the female relationships I've seen like play out with their man, they will start doing mad things that some people are prepared to do are very insane to me. Like something as simple as, maybe your girl, you need a lift from somewhere and your girl won't do it, but your girl's man lives in North and she'll drive to North to go pick him up and drive back down. That's weird.
You got to pull
I'm not saying that's happened to you. Maybe it has. Maybe it has.
But that's the perfect
You got to pull them up.
It's a good example.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It won't happen in a male relationship because I'll be to my boy, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah. You're moving.
What are you talking about?
But it's a girl thing. It's a girl thing.
I don't know. Maybe you don't need to. You don't fight in it. Like, but I'll punch my boy up.
Emotions,
But
innit?
with
Emotions.
me, I always think about if I was in their situation as well. You know, if you have a man, it's different.
Yeah,
you shouldn't. You
man.
don't really treat your men.
Nah, but you can't
man-
say
you man-
If you have a man, you'll drive to North to pick him up, but you won't come and pick up her from bus stop.
No. That's just
Nah,
my
Denise, you
point.
can't say
You know
that.
what it is?
No, you can't
No,
say that.
but I'm
No,
saying
you can't say that. 'Cause even when I've had
There's
a
things
boyfriend
that-
before, there's things that like, yeah, my boyfriend, but for me, like, you see about how you said about being temporary, temporary, and that.
Yeah.
I'm not cool with my boyfriend, but I'm not cool. If he was, I don't think about the worst, but you're not
When
gonna
you
be
wake
forever,
up.
are you? Like, I'm not gonna do
True.
nothing for you from
But it's the
now.
same, it's
Look, this is the thing. If you're like, for example, not to be negative, but like when I got cheated on that, I was going to my friends to cry to. Imagine how effed off my friends. I'm not gonna cry to now. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not like that. Do you get it?
Facts. It's always a fact. But I'm saying there's always levels to the love, though. You always show your boyfriend a little bit.
Yeah, because
Actually,
obviously
full
there's
circle.
certain
Wow,
things.
it's a deeper down criminal link. Yeah,
there's
we
certain
just got back
things
to the
in
beginning.
it that you
Crazy.
just get in it that you just can't. You don't get in it from your friends and that. So
Okay.
it's different, innit?
Pan your friends, man. we need to normalize panning your friends. I don't know if you lot do that enough, but like, pan your friends,
Yeah,
man.
that it needs to be a thing.
The hell is that? Can't be acting stupid because you're in a relationship. Rather, you think I wasn't there when you were cheating? I was with you. I was next to you. I love my girl, bro. No, you don't. It's fine though. It's fine. I don't love her either.
I'm
Swear.
not saying that. No, definitely normalize patting your friends there.
Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta be pulling people up. 100%.
man.
But again, people. I feel like it can go well and it can go wrong. Like I've done that like recently with like I told you what happened in the video,
Yeah.
but it was like the way I had to approach it is like I'm quite a rash person,
Right.
and like what you said, I'm not like a hothead, but I have got a temper as well. So with me, it's like if you've done something wrong and I'm showing you that, but I'm still willing to be cool with you, but you can't just say sorry and you're gonna get me more angry. Do you know what I mean? Because some people that can actually be like, okay, cool, put my hands up. You'll be like, nah, but I don't like people that go, nah, but because I don't. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Do you get? Am I
Yeah.
No,
you
it
know
makes
what I'm
sense, makes
saying?
sense.
You're not.
You have to firm it.
You're a rational person.
Yeah.
You always ask. So you ask me. You think about you think about the situation and you ask me for my opinion
Yeah.
if you overthink something or whatever. So you're definitely rational.
No, there's definitely
I'm too rash there.
there's some situations wherein, like you're saying, some people are in the wrong, and you're trying to be loving, you're trying to be understanding, trying to be thing. You have to remember, some people in this world are mad, and that's okay. Mad people need to exist because it makes the rest of us look normal.
Yeah.
But you don't need to be associated with mad people. Sometimes you just be like, cool, we've actually come this far, and we've had some great times.
I said it was a rush.
It was a run. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we got to the semi-final, guys. We did it. We did it. But it's not for everyone. Not everyone can get the cup, and it's fine. Like, and I think this comes back to what Chad was saying at the beginning about like loving his exes. Like, I don't have any hate for my exes, and I don't think anyone should. I think that's a bit mad. But like, it just got that far. That's okay. I'll get further with someone else, and it's fine. And I'll use the experiences I had in this relationship to better that one.
Thank you.
And-
Next.
That's
No.
Mhm, no, word. I know the song as well. Yeah. Ariana, innit? Yeah. I'm saying, so it's like as much as it's easy to be like not bitter, but harbor like negative emotions for people. But at the same time, it's like, bro, it's easy to move as well. We keep moving. Us man, we're all black. We all know how to keep moving. Like some things happen, it's like, oh, well, that's effed up. But we have to move regardless. So what do we do now?
Yeah.
If we got stopped every time something went poorly in our lives, man will be stuck forever.
Yeah.
So we keep it moving. It's actually okay. So patting your friends,
Okay.
patting your partners, patting everyone, patting yourself. You're good. Everything's good. Don't have to worry about that.
That is very, very, very true.
Yeah, man. Can't believe you and I with friends that are moving mad because of relationship, you know.
You know what?
It's a girl thing, I think.
Yeah.
Is that happened to you, man?
No, it's a girl. It's a girl thing.
We think a lot.
Tell your boy about himself, man.
You lot are lucky, boy.
Tell your boy about himself.
Emotions make you not lose your head.
Oh, 100%.
No, we don't expect more.
100%.
We don't expect more.
From your friends.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah.
The expectations you have with your friends are ridiculous.
Yeah, 'cause if I
well, not
picture
ridiculous,
as a
but they're
friend,
more
Yeah,
than.
I know what, because see me, the way I am as a friend is like, fam, look what I'm doing for you. You
Yeah.
need to be at least doing.
Yeah.
I'm not asking for the exact same, but it's like I do a lot in it as a friend, and that's like I said, I'm not like, you see how you said in the beginning about how you don't love differently. Like with me, all my friends that my actual friends, I do everything for you guys. You know what I mean? So it's like the least you can do in it is not do everything that I do, but at least play your part. Do you know what I mean?
No, I completely
expect
understand
that.
that.
Well,
That's the thing. I can't.
Girls have more. The proximities of friendships are closer. Man, them have more low maintenance friendships. So
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Like,
that's the one.
but
yeah, I mean,
one of my boys, one of my best friends, like in the life of ever, like he's one of them guys where if we're planning a motive, we'll be like, yeah, just don't worry about my man. He might come in it, but he probably ain't coming. That's fine, and that's fine. We all understand. That's not. No one's like, oh, like you missed out on it. It's like, bro, you'll get there when you get there, innit?
Yeah.
When real things happen, man's there. Like, if we need him to be there, where we be like, oh, look, mate.
Yeah, you have to take the person for like who they are.
Yeah, that's what you like them for.
If they're just not on, like obviously you have certain things you want from a friendship, but not everyone's like capable of providing that. Like, so if that certain man, I just know, like just like me, like yo, if I air you in it, like it's not that deep. So they don't mean, I know that it's not that deep, but like it doesn't mean like I'm being rude or nothing. You get me,
Bro.
But we know that. though.
I
know
got that
you
from
don't
the
get what I mean.
yeah.
But this is the
I'll
thing.
clock
that's
that
what I'm
with you.
saying. Like,
So there's some things about your friends you need to clock as well and be like, right, now that I've clocked this, is this person still worth being in my life?
But then
but
how
I
do you
hear,
tell that
I hear
person?
you because
You have to tell everyone.
I hear you
Why are
because
you doing that by telling people? Just leave. Like,
if that person is doing something for someone else who also you've known
That's another
they've
issue,
known
man.
a shorter time than you, it's a bit mad still.
yeah.
It's a bit
Yeah,
mad.
that's what I get annoyed at. Obviously, time doesn't always mean stuff, but at the same time, it kind of does. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
weird. It doesn't, but it does, but it does.
Yeah.
But then we can look at the other side. You can meet somebody, you can know somebody for a month, and then they do more than somebody you've met for like 2-3 years.
yeah, but you got to stop pocket watching your friends' accomplishments and that, man. Like, well, that's how I see it anyway. Like, if I like you, innit? That's what it is. If I meet like one of my best friend now is someone I've known since uni. I finished uni I've started uni in 2015. Cool. There's my boys I went to primary school with, so I've known them since 2001, something like that. I don't know, something like that. But that's my best friend because me and him are aligned. We just get each other. That's how it is. It's not a thing of, oh well, boy, you man got to step up because this is 20 years in the making and you man ain't doing it. And you know what I'm saying? He's out here doing it, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, cool, well, I like you for this and I like you for that. But we're all cool. Everything's cool. So it's like, sometimes you just got to appreciate that's what people are. That's the role that they play in your life. Like, it's not going to be, you might not be able to do the things that person does, but I didn't want you to be that person. I want you to be you. And that's fine. Maybe you're not the guy. That's all right.
I'm just so relying on myself, man.
Yeah, but
Can't be bothered, man.
that's a whole other conversation.
I've learned that in lockdown, not to be
Can't be bothered
bothered.
to be getting let down.
Just that's how I learned this lockdown. It is what it is.
I'm not on getting mad at people and that.
No,
Yeah,
it's
It's a
it
waste
is
of
what it
energy.
is.
No, it's actually a waste of it. It's
No,
not really
100%.
worth it.
100%.
The world still goes round. That's how I look at it.
Oh, your thing's wrapping up still. It's 7:30 and that.
I can't.
Oh, we're good.
Your thing is coming.
Oh, it's wonderful. I didn't want to overstay our welcome or anything like that. Otherwise,
Okay.
Guys, can I just say, yeah?
man, it's like hitting you with a surcharge, right? Like, oh,
I wanted to say, yeah, I noticed that the athletic family like plays a lot in like as friendships because you're all working. Do you feel like that's the close knit of friends?
You know what it is?
Do you know?
He's
I
not
don't know how
here.
to explain
He's
it.
not here right now. Yeah.
Yes.
You see how I've got. You see how
Big
I've
up
got. You see how I've got
Finesse.
bare. Like I've got no friends in it. Obviously, Chad counts as well. Because obviously,
Yeah.
like you lot count as well. But it's
Yeah.
like you see with S, the baby and S are close. I think what makes us even closer, like we train together as well, same group
Yeah.
before. We both do the same. Do you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
feel like with you as well, for example, like
The
you
bond's so
actually-
different.
It's a
Yo,
different
I
kind
was
of
seeing
bond.
Ruben more than I was seeing my parents
yeah,
at one point.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it happens.
It's
though.
actually a job.
Happens.
yeah.
10:30.
I think that's
I'm
definitely
leaving
a
there
good point.
at
And the
like
thing
1.
is, you need that
Yeah.
type of friends because you're all working, you're all stressed, you all got stuff outside of athletics, but you're still here.
Yeah.
That type of love is crazy. Like, I love when I go training. It's like I'm smiling ear to ear. Like I'm so excited to go to. It's
Yeah.
mad. Excited to train with people that are different race, different this, different age. Even age is not a thing. It's the friends that you have in athletics.
For real. I'm friends with like 30-year-olds, and it's like you're just my friend.
Exactly.
Bro, there's people that are gonna be at my wedding that I was trying to tuck in when I first met them.
Yeah, it's mad.
That is crazy. Like
It's crazy.
that's mad. I met like Zanson. I met Zanson when I was 12, 13. This guy had a full beard at 13. I was thinking, this is disgusting. I don't know how the hell you're doing this. Now, this guy is in my yard buying Wingstop for my family. Like, it's crazy.
Crazy.
Like, but
It's real friendship.
it's real
It is,
friendship.
it is,
And
it
it's like
is.
you were saying
It's
about
just-
your...
It's back when you see how you said we're working. That's what I wanted to say it from time, but the friends that you're working with, it's always different.
Yeah.
You're all
Yeah,
working
yeah.
towards something.
100%.
So when you said, Chad, when you said that when you're trying to
from
go
ends.
somewhere,
Yeah.
and you want to help them out, but they're not like doing the same thing as you got to leave them. That's
have
how it
to
is as well. But
still.
with, like, when you got friends that are working, let's do this together because we're a team, innit? Let's do
nice,
this together.
man.
It's actually nice, but
And
it's
it's
hard
not
to tell
like
your
it's
friends
not
that
like
outside that.
just working at like an office job because you're always developing. You're always like you're growing together, like you're proper growing.
100%.
Man, seeing man from when we're vomiting in the beginning of winter to when we're all shining like in something
you're
like it's
standing
mad.
there
Like
and
it's actually beautiful.
It's hard to tell your other friends as well. Like they just don't get
That-
it. That's the one thing that some friends don't get. Some friends do,
Yeah, they'll
but
try.
some other friends they try. Yeah.
See, but that's-
some other
But
friends
then
don't.
Because
I
people
like
are
the
like,
ones
oh,
that
we
try
got
it.
to-
I like
If you
it.
try it, I appreciate it. But for
like it
example,
too.
like, you see how I'm injured right now, innit? There's certain of my friends where it's like, oh yeah, it's minor, but it's not minor. You know what I mean?
You'd
I'm
like
telling
them to ask
I'm
you
telling
how
my
you are,
athletics friend, and it's like, oh, Ines, how long has it been? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? Like, all three of you here know that I'm injured, but it's like some of my other friends, I'll be like, oh, you're hurt, like, it's right.
But
You know
we
what
I
I
don't
mean?
really
You can't
talk to
fault them
my
for that,
my
though.
friends.
No,
like
that's
that.
what I'm
can't
saying.
fault them for
It's
that.
not
That's what
even like it's their fault, but it's like that's where being close with like my athletics friends
Yeah.
is nice because that's where. I can't tell my sister that, oh yeah, my hamstring's hurt, and she could be like, oh, like.
Yeah, you can't fault them for that. Even my family,
She'd
as
be
well,
like,
they
oh,
don't really
I see.
understand.
I see. Or, you know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it comes down to who's willing to do the work. Like, everything just comes down to who's willing to do the work. Because it's like, okay, so for example, my sister, yeah, does hair. I am not interested in it. I'm bold. I have no interest in her doing hair from a. But I am like, you see it, like I'm bold. Like I don't care. She's never gonna do my hair, so I have no invested interest in it. But like, because it's important to her, I'll be like, oh, so what are you doing today? Oh, I'm doing knotless braids. Okay, so what does makes it knotless? Like, what I don't understand where the knot is. She's like, oh, it's like when you do it like this or whatever. I was like, oh, okay, what's pick and roll? What's this? What's that? I'm like, oh, cool. Like, It's calm. I'm interested because I care about you.
Yeah,
So I care about your things. So the people that care about you in a certain way, they'll be like, okay, cool. Let me in to your life. Let me
That's
find
what,
out
like-
what it is. That is important to you. Like my boy is talking to me about. My boy is telling me, did you know that the limits got moved? This is obviously a while back. It's like, do you know the limits got moved to 2021? I said, bro, yes, I knew. How do you?
Don't be coming to me and saying, wait, what's your PB? 10-3. Oh, what's the world record?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
No,
mad
all of
close,
that, all of
you know. Bro.
No. 'Cause they learn. Like my mum was like, even when we were watching indoors, European indoors this year, my mum was like, so why aren't you there? I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Indoors it's not my forte. I don't like it. I don't like it. So she's like, okay, that's fine. We're watching it. She's like, so he ran 6'6". And he's like, yeah, cool. She's like, your PB 6'6", isn't it? I was like, yeah, it is. She's like, but the world record is 6'4". I said, no, it's 6'3", but you're trying though. Like,
I really like that.
You're
I love
trying.
that.
My friend, big up my bestie. When I had my hamstring
Hi,
injury,
bestie.
Yes.
Let me give that happened to him.
When I had my hamstring injury and I was
And that was
This is funny, I swear. Bonjour, friend.
Who was your best friend?
yeah, when I had my don't kill me. Yeah, when I had my hamstring injury and I was telling her about it, she was crying for me. And it was crazy. No, because she saw me crying. She was just like, I just don't want to see you cry. I have nothing. I don't know what a hamstring is. I don't know. But I can see this is passionate for you. Do you get it? She could see the passion. She was like, the way my friend's crying, this hurts her. Because everybody knows if I'm not at home, if I'm not at work, where am I?
I'm training.
So for that to get taken away from me, it's like, my friend's going to be sad. Even though she has free time and she can see us more.
It's not.
It's not her. It's not the same. And I was just like, them type of friends there.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
them.
They got me up.
Like, even my mum, like, she's always on this. Make sure you're training hard, you know. You're not training hard. I'm like, Mum, come to the track, innit?
I think she says it, innit?
Listen,
No, do you know
but
what I
like,
mean?
when she says
I went to
that,
put her in blocks one time, you know. She pissed me off.
I'll move to you, fam. When she says that, though, it's like, say that.
Yeah.
Watch it, like.
Yeah.
Bro, you get me.
Like my mum, if I don't wake up, she'll be like, "Why are you going to training? It was a rest day." Like,
Yeah.
like I like when they're
It's
aware.
lovely, man. It's lovely when people get invested in your interests because it shows that they care about you,
Yeah,
man. It's like it's
definitely.
important. It is important, but like, yeah, man. There's definitely some people in our lives that are just not going to be as invested.
What life? Athletics life.
No, in our
just in
lives, like the
general
lives that we
life,
live as human beings.
I don't tap out athletics part.
You didn't tap out.
Of the athletics part.
So, yeah.
Definitely.
I ain't got Apple Watch.
Nah,
Yeah, I've been trying to. Yeah,
let me not lie.
Sorry,
it's alright.
You know, as I came back to the side and I was like, you know, if I'm coming back, let me come back with a vengeance. You know what I'm saying? With a bang.
I forget my little things.
I need to get on as well.
Can't lie, they're really worth it though.
It definitely.
They're very worth
They're
it.
worth it, but I don't know why. I can't explain why.
Yeah.
Text message come on your
It's
phone.
better
in
than,
your
I can't
pocket.
lie, they're better than
here.
AirPods.
Whoa.
Bro, I'm
What? How
telling
can you compare them?
You being serious?
Whoa.
If my AirPods broke,
Whoa.
if my AirPods broke, I'd be like, cool, AirPods. If this broke to that, I'd be
Yeah,
vexed.
but AirPods is just music.
Music.
innit?
No,
It's
but
sound in
hear
your
what
How
ears.
music is.
No, I hear what you're saying.
You're
Yeah,
taking it wrong.
I hear what you're saying, but you can get other headphones like
Yeah,
it's
you do
calm.
wires if you want.
But this
Okay,
one, I don't know.
enough.
I don't know about the other thing. You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
I'm not getting a Garmin.
I've seen some rash things.
I'm
fam,
saying,
on
though.
a couple man's wrists.
Man, about wearing some G-Shock flipping Apple Watch. I'm not on it. I'm not on that one.
I'm crying.
Oh,
I wish I was in
man.
your tax bracket.
No, you don't. Trust me, man. Don't worry about that. You be where you are. God has put you exactly where you need to be.
So dead.
Alright, but listen, make sure you man check out my track on YouTube. Get me in and
Yeah,
out.
in and out.
Get me.
He's not wearing his Kanye's today, though.
Nah, man.
He's not shopping in West, huh?
Nah, man.
That's what it is.
Steady, man. Saving for summer.
100%. Cindy said anything you want to plug?
I was going to, but then I realised there's nothing to plug. So
Oh, plug yourself.
She doesn't even show her face on social media. Bro.
That's okay.
Isn't it?
let's not come and draw it out to the crowd now. But guys, tune into Let's Talk French. Listen to the other podcast.
100%.
Make sure you lot go back to the
Yeah,
other
because
season.
Go
we're
into
the
the
ones.
archives.
They're actually
Look,
fire.
we put the faces to the names now.
100%.
Get it? So now she have to say it twice. That's me, Sinise.
Honestly, sorry. I don't have anything that I can do cool with my name like that. I'm just out here. Man's just hearing it.
Sorry.
It's fine. Don't worry. Man, them know who I am when they see me. Shout out black women every time. Shout
Isn't it,
out,
man?
shout out Inez. She obviously come and orchestrated this whole thing.
Shout out Inez, man.
This started when?
It's gonna be a year soon.
It's gonna be exactly. I thought so.
Ooh, party.
I thought so.
I should barbecue.
There's growth, man. It's
Yeah.
all about
What
life's
other-
about growth,
what other
man.
pod I want to shout out.
Shout out the narrative pod. We're coming.
Yeah,
We're
pod,
coming
yo.
back. We're coming back. We're gonna come back with that.
Narrative
Obviously,
pod.
I
the
was gonna wear my shirt today.
so was I. So was I.
was gonna wear my shirt.
General Commissioner is back in the country. Shout out Reshma Miller, my
Archives.
favorite athlete of all time. Reshma Miller, my absolute favorite athlete of all time.
Archives as well.
Apart from
Archives.
me, maybe.
I love that as well. You know.
Track Archives is doing a mad thing. He like shout him out every time. But yeah, no, this is like been a year, like you said, a year in the making, and it's just got better and better and better. The concepts have got more diverse. It's been interesting guests. It's been visuals now. Man's got.
I can't lie as well. I'm not really like with my friends. Yeah, if you put out like music or something or anything, yeah, like I might shout it out in it.
Yeah.
Like, but I'm only really on like proper pushing things if I rate it.
Believe in them 100%.
Because I feel like if I start posting, if I just post anything, like whatever the standard,
quality
is,
control is gone.
yeah.
Yeah.
When people just think, oh, Chad, but it's like when Drake posts on Insta,
Yeah, you know it's a real thing.
it's like, yo, Jake's posted, get me, let's lock in. But like, if man just posts everything,
No one's gonna click it.
Yeah,
Once
so-
you make a post,
let's
gonna be
talk
like, okay, let me
French,
look at
let's talk French, you get me, quality.
Quality.
Quality,
And it's only
man.
gonna get better and better and better from here.
Yeah,
Like
man.
especially now, summer is peak because everyone's back.
Yeah, man.
all of the people are back. We got time. We got time. You know what I'm saying, lead up to a big. What's this season 3 now? 4. This is gonna be season 4, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So on the 4th season, now we've got visuals and that. There's no excuse, man, to say I don't listen to podcasts.
Innit? Put it on while you're cooking. Put it on while you're cooking,
Yeah,
while
man.
you're doing your uni work.
Yeah,
your
man.
Whatever, man.
Even while you're entertaining.
watch your training.
No,
Entertaining.
while you're entertaining.
What's entertaining?
I don't know, maybe you might just be, might have a person of the opposite gender just around.
Yeah, man.
You wanna do Netflix and chill? No Netflix. No, you ain't got the money for that. You got YouTube though.
Frenchy and chill.
Yeah, Frenchie and chill, fam.
French and chill. I'm crying.
That's a new one.
You remember it up then?
You know, obviously, seeing how you did the intro.
That was not English.
No, I heard you said you want to wrap it up, don't it?
Bro, you actually heard that. You see
Yeah.
in my head. That didn't come out of my head.
So it is because we care about you.
Yeah.
So
We
we're invested in
understand
you.
your
I heard even more. Circumstances.
Yeah.
No, you ain't got circumstances, don't worry. Do you know what though?
I understand the circumstances.
Yeah, you haven't even
Wherever she
started.
said that, I get it.
I haven't started.
You
No, I
haven't started all
started
this
today, but I
day?
brushed it.
No, that's
I tried to say what did I say today?
you did it. Maybe.
She did that. That's what always gets. Anyways, guys, don't forget to like, follow, share, subscribe,
All of
and
that.
next episode next week.
Love that.
Bonjour. Let's talk French.
That's your offer.